Across the street from there, though, at Ferris, you guys may have noticed that a huge fence went up this week. It looked like they were going to redo the parking lot of Williams Auditorium or something at first.
Huge fence. And if you might not even see it if you're driving by, not really paying attention. It caught my eye the other day, and I wondered how long it had even been there.
I was going to say, you'd have to really not be paying attention. It is a pretty imposing fence, and it goes all the way from Perry to the edge of Williams Auditorium parking lot. And the reason, just so that in case you're curious about that, what's going on is they're getting ready to break ground on the new Jim Crow Museum. Many people don't even know. This has been a long time coming. The Jim Crow Museum has been living in a very small space that people weren't even sure was there. Now it's finally long overdue getting its own space, and it should be just another cool building. If you're not familiar, the Jim Crow Museum is a museum of racist memorabilia, and it's not fun. No. You know what I mean?
It sounds exactly what you think it would be.
Yep, it's exactly what you think it is. Museum. It's powerful, it's moving, it's disturbing, it's an adult, it's important, it's a grown-up time. It's not something to just go running through with the kids or anything like that. When I went through Leadership Mecosta. You too?
Oh, no, I did.
Well, when we went through it, it was a somber day, it was a heavy day. But the museum and its curator are fascinating, and I think it's important that we see this stuff, we talk about it, we know about it, so that we don't
repeat it.
So we recognize it when we see it, because it has not gone away.
No.
So that's one thing they're building at Ferris. The other thing some people are excited about is, and you know what, I can't wait to see how it unfolds, but many changes are going to take place for the Ferris football team this year.
Yes.
Champions deserve some upgrades.
Yes, 100%.
So it's
the same stadium that it's been. I went to school there way back in the day.
So they are modifying the stadium grounds a little bit. They are building a dorm, is what they're calling it, like a dorm, a special dorm at the home end zone side of the field
where we currently
that's right, and that they're calling like the dog pound or something like that.
So cool.
And I think it's going to be great. It's going to be striking. It'll be really cool to look at. And when the new marching band is playing on the field, because now the Ferris State Bulldogs will have their own marching band to really hype everybody up. That is going to bounce around in there and just sound incredible.
It's finally going to sound like a stadium of sorts. So that wall's being built, it kind of helps create that little pocket. You can get a little bit of the hill on the backside, so you get a little bit of support from there. But it's always felt like no different than a high school.
Yeah, totally. I get what you mean. This should really, really help
elevate it for sure.